So I set out to make a voice recording on either my vision for Wild Seed Yoga as an instructor and as a business owner. And I was thinking I should also have whatever tough conversation I know I need to have about my vision for my personal life, for my like deeper inner growth journey. And then I realized that those things are totally connected, and I would be better served having the conversation in tandem and then separating the information that can be acted on and place those in the right context. I also realized that I could record this conversation with myself as a message to new yoga teachers or yoga teachers seeking growth. Not that these are tried and true methods, but more so that this is an opportunity to openly acknowledge there are aspects of our teaching and ourselves that are connected, even though one is obviously external and the other is obviously internal. Even though, one is obviously seen and experienced by others, and the other one is internally navigated. The place I'll start with this being a message to other yoga teachers is that while I think it's our natural inclination to hold space for others and encourage them to check in with themselves and honor their path, there is just as high of a need for us to do that for ourselves and to, if not hold to specific practices, seek an understanding, seek experience of being open, being honest, and reaching out to connect with your deeper purpose and how that is informed by our interactions with others, our higher selves, and the ways in which we honor our paths. So for me, I know that as an individual, I am reconnecting with my natural inclination to use my voice, to create art, to connect with others, and to advocate for something greater than myself. So all of these things have manifested in different ways throughout my life, and more so at certain times and certain seasons than others. question I've been asking, the theme I think of this season for me is what is it that is true about you, no matter where you are, who you're with, what you look like, and in connecting with that and building on that, there's room to really be yourself and choose yourself. And then we can go so far as to say embody the higher versions, highest versions, higher callings, purpose, whatever it is that you want to call that ideal, not in theory, but in priority, where we know that our priorities, our ability to address our priorities due to factors within our control and outside of our control will vary, but that they still hold importance in our minds, hearts, actions. So I want to say another message to teachers in that spirit. Your healing journey, your yoga journey, financial journeys are not isolated paths, and as such they can't fully define you, no matter what their state is. Take that as opportunity. Be present with where you're at and what style, what approach you're taking to instructing. Maybe it's diving deep into your personal practice and learning from that. Personal asana practice, personal meditation practice. Maybe it's continuing education in the spirit of, formally studying under or through an institution or a mentor, or reading a book. Resting your body, learning and relearning a particular school of practice. Go ahead and honor and learn from where you're at so that you can apply that and you can develop that multifacetedness that allows you to connect with your students, clients, other yogis, other teachers, and recognize that you are supported. You are contributing and supporting others by supporting yourself and where you're at along these journeys, these converging paths. A brief example would just be that shortly after my teacher training, I was pregnant and teaching all throughout my pregnancy, and recognizing that there are many ways to practice, there's many paces, there's value in what you have to offer, because there's so many people who need just that at different times and for different reasons. You are capable of, as an instructor, you're capable of connecting with students over more than asana. So allow yourself to develop across the board as far as the yoga practice, the yoga path, but also in your livelihood and your lifestyle, which ultimately can be understood to be intertwined if, again, we realize that everything is connected. If you're ever feeling disoriented or lost or, trying to strategize from a place of building community, your business, your following, you open your concepts of such things as mindfulness, money, discipline, investments, value, integrity. Consider all of these. Sometimes I go to the bare bones and literally look up definitions and synonyms and things like that. Just to encourage myself to reassess what I think things mean and are. So I would encourage you to first reassess those things and then get out of your head and into the real world. Talk to people in your classes, talk to other yogis, read the news, go out and take walks in different busy areas than you might usually, and see what the shared lifestyles of your area are. In principle, respond to what the community needs. I had a formative conversation, and I hope I get a chance to connect with this person. I really should have done more to do that. I was talking about yoga and what they did as a teacher. They encouraged me to take my yoga classes to a particular part of town, because that's where it's needed. If you want to bring your services to a different demographic than usually practices, do that. Don't think twice about it. Do it, and go through those who are already gathering those folks or having those conversations, and reach out or visit and immerse yourself in community to learn where there is need and what there is need for. Trial and error is going to be part of it, but to create that vision, to create actions that have impact on you and on others, really lean into the connections that are naturally out there for you. Again, not as tried and true advice, but more so as inspiration, motivation, shared observation that I think we could all build on. So be sure to comment and feel free to connect directly through the contact information in the description box as well. Thank you, and peace.